Hello, thanks for joining me to do some tapping. Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge Buddhist spiritual teacher and wise woman Tara Brach, from whom I've learned so much, although I don't consider myself a Buddhist. The inspiration for this tapping came from a book she wrote 20 odd years ago, Radical Acceptance. And the title of the first chapter is The Trance of Unworthiness. I highly recommend this book to you. It's a wonderful resource. So, our sense of unworthiness usually starts when we're pretty young, and we may find out we live our lives from a perspective of feeling deep personal deficiency. I absolutely know that I have. And we become unable to perceive the truth of who we really are. We might feel there's something wrong with us, we're insufficient, we fear failure, we're even unworthy of what good does come our way. And there's that drive to try hard to be enough. Yet no matter how hard we try, we're always falling short in some way. And then along with this goes endless self-judgment and that dreadful burden of shame. I call shame the unmentionable emotion. It's like it's buried deep. Well, this is also familiar to me, so I'm really happy to be here to do some clearing for myself as well. Let's settle into a moment of self-reflection so our tapping is most effective. Consider for a moment the parts of yourself that you habitually reject and push away. What about your body? Do you fully accept your body as it is? Oops, perhaps not. What are you dissatisfied with? Embarrassed by? What aspect do you judge or blame? What about your mind? I see a lot of people who judge their obsessive thoughts, or that they're not intelligent enough, interesting enough, funny enough, etc., etc. Or do you have thoughts that you label bad? What about your emotions and moods? Do you accept them as they are? Are you allowed to be sad, vulnerable, angry, impatient, or do you condemn, criticize, feel ashamed? And lastly, the way you behave. This can be a real doozy. Oh, what endless room there is for judgment, shame, embarrassment, disgust. Whoa. Let's take a breath and let's tap. Either following me or whatever is best for you. And remember to use your own words when that feels more appropriate than my words. After we finish, you may want to jot down anything that particularly came up so that you can go back and do some tapping on it. Off we go. You're right. I've been stuck in this trance of unworthiness for so long. And now I'm ready to awaken from it. I've been living with this deep feeling of personal deficiency. But no matter how long that has been, I choose to know I can turn it around. I want to free myself from this feeling that I'm not okay in some way, then I'm isolated, separate from other people. And all the fears, anxiety, and loneliness that goes with it. I also want to be free from the war within myself. This trance of unworthiness and all that goes with it. The criticism, the judgment, the embarrassment, the humiliation, the shame, the blame, the hate, the disgust, the condemnation, the fear, the anxiety, the loneliness, the separation, the isolation, the insecurity, the dissatisfaction. I let it all go. And as I tap, I let it go some more. I just let it all go. I let it all go. As I awaken out of this trance, I take back my power. I bring acceptance to all aspects of myself. I bring acceptance to my body, to my mind, to my emotions, and my behaviors. I bring care and compassion to myself. I bring kindness and love. I'm generous to myself and become curious as to how I can best meet my needs. I rediscover the truth of my goodness. I feel my natural connectedness. I accept both the beauty and the pain which is within and around me. I accept both the joy and the suffering that is present. I allow myself the true freedom of being without anxiety about imperfection. May I be free. May I feel connected. May I feel whole. May I feel fulfilled. May I be at peace with myself. Take a deep breath in and an even longer breath out. And notice what you notice. You may like to think about moving forward with that idea that came from a 7th century Zen master, Zhang. That may or may not be the correct pronunciation, who declared that true freedom was living without anxiety about imperfection. I so love that. And I really think that we have something to learn from the 7th century. Go well, my tapping friends. Bye-bye.